So we have some more Superman Silver Age dailies, and we're continuing with Superman's Return to Krypton, Part 2. Checking into a Kryptonian sky hotel, Superman spends many sleepless, torturous nights. Look at them down there, living, laughing, arguing, loving, blind to the crashing doom that will soon destroy them all. I've got to escape from this death trap. But how? How? Then a decision. I want to be with my mother and father. Somehow I must become their close friend without revealing my real relationship to them. Creating an unusual gadget, Superman visits his parents' home uninvited. Jor-El, who is that man? He looks familiar, yet I don't know, Laura, but there's something about him. I wish I could tell them what they sense about me, but I can't. May I please have your opinion of my invention, Jor-El? It's clever. You have great promise as a scientist. What is your name? Kal-El. Oops, my real Kryptonian name slipped out. I accidentally mentioned my real Kryptonian name, but since I haven't been born yet, no harm's done. Why are you wearing that strange costume? And as Superman explains the movie publicity gimmick, but since you do think I have scientific ability, I'd much rather be an assistant to a great scientist such as you than be an actor. They're holding an exam for job applicants tomorrow at the missile base where I work. I've got an idea. Wait here. Here, take this memory pillow. Use it tonight, and you'll pass the job exam tomorrow at the missile base. Gee, thanks. I almost said thanks, Dad. Great Scott, the resemblance is unmistakable. Someday these dogs will be the parents of my pet Krypto, the superdog. He's nice. I hope we see him often. Odd. Some overwhelming impulse almost compelled me to be helpful to him. But you weren't. That night, the memory pillow bombards Superman's sleeping mind with a variety of data. A tetrazoid is the equivalent of a duo Bonsack. 8 Ryloms times 4 Bruns equals blah, 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 blah. Next day at the missile base, after he takes and passes the exam, they told me I'm to be your new assistant, Jor-El. I was so positive you'd pass, I requested you to be assigned to me. Congratulations, Kal-El. Before long, a strange kinship grows between Jor-El and Superman. Nicely done. I hope you don't mind my giving you a little fatherly advice from time to time. That's a bit awkward. Please do. Gosh, Dad's swell. It's weird having a father who is practically your own age. Would he be shocked if he knew? Yes. One evening, Jor-El invites his new assistant home to a dinner party. Kal-El, I want you to meet... It's her, that marvelously lovely girl I saw during the filming of the space movie. Don't tell me her name yet. I'll bet her initials are LL. Astonishingly, every girl who ever meant anything to me has always had those initials. Of course you know her initials. Who doesn't know Lila Laryl is Krypton's most famous emotion movie actress. I can't tear my eyes away from her. I noticed you during the filming of the Space Explorers. I see you're still wearing your space costume as you agreed. As they dine on concentrated food pills, singing flowers softly serenade, everything about Lila appeals to me. Her laughing eyes, her lips that plead to be kissed. You're different from other Kryptonian men. Tell me all about yourself. Careful, she may lure me into betraying my secret. As Jor-El's guests gamble on an anti-gravity pool, Lila swims like Lori and is as curious as Lois. I'd better leave before I make a fool of myself over her. And so he slips away. He's deliberately avoiding me. Now he interests me more than ever. Romance on Krypton is not for me. I've got to escape before this world explodes. Can Superman really forget Lila? Or will he fall helplessly head over heels in love with Krypton's most glorious beauty? I'll forget Lila by filling my mind with work, work, work. Slow down. No need to work at such a frantic pace. It's no use. I can't drive that girl out of my mind. I can't forget Lila Laryl and her hauntingly lovely face. Elsewhere on Krypton, Lila also has a problem. I must be mad. I keep turning down the wealthiest, most powerful men on this planet because I can't forget a certain handsome young scientist in an absurd space costume. Don't judge. As Superman again visits the home of his parents, Laura, you're staring at our guest. I can't explain it, but I have the strangest feeling whenever I see Kal-El. Your intuition senses that I'm your mother. I'm your son, Mother. You loved me so devotedly and unselfishly you could have saved yourself and flown to Earth, but You chose death so that I could live. The model spaceship Dad built could only hold one passenger. Circumstances prevented Superman from speaking what is really on his mind. The unusual missiles we are developing at the base are exciting. Mother, Dad, if only I were free to tell you how much I love you. Choke. Unexpectedly. Lara, when you invited me to drop in, you said nothing about another guest. I forgot to mention it. Mother must be an incurable matchmaker. Apparently, she's determined to bring Lila and me together. The two couples visit unusual places of interest, such as the Mind Art Center. I never cease marveling how these artists create art masterpieces by merely mentally visioning them. The Mento ray freezes the artist's mental pictures on canvas. None of the masterpieces compare with Lila's loveliness. Careful, there I go again. I mustn't allow myself to fall in love with Lila. Next, at a Kryptonian zoo. Kal-El has hardly spoken to me. Why does he avoid me so? This must be the fire-breathing creature the movie company plans to borrow. Danger. Creature breathes super powerful flames when angered. However, its muzzle nullifies the flames. Suddenly, watch out, a beast has escaped. Run for your lives, a beast has escaped. That rope, I've got an idea. If I had my super strength back, I could handle this baby with one pinky. But now I must use my wits. There, got him with the lasso. Here comes the zookeeper to take over. Lila. What happened to Lila? She's unconscious. She fell against the wall. Lila, she's reviving. He does care for me. His lips are coming closer. And they kiss. In the days that follow, Superman and Lila discover the wonder of their love in strange Kryptonian settings, such as the Eternal Flame Canyon. Two hearts thrill as one. As, deep within the heart of Krypton, fiery forces clash and twist and churn, foreshadowing dread things to come. Together, Superman and Lila roam amidst Kryptonian marvels, the Jewel Mountains, spectacularly beautiful. And in the Hall of Worlds, which has replicas of distant planets, the universe would have been created without meaning for me if I had never met you, darling. Suddenly, the ground's shaking. What's happening? Don't be frightened, Lila. It's only a mild quake. It'll pass. As the quake passes, you look so sad. What torments you, my love? Tell me. Let me help you. How can you tell the woman who means more to you than life itself that your love is haunted by the terrible specter of death? My kisses will drive away whatever worries him away. Nothing can be so awful that a love like ours can't conquer it. How terrible that I, whose awesome powers were once so great, am now helpless to save those I love. Next day at the missile base. What is troubling you, Jor-El? If I don't confide my theory to someone, I'll go mad. Kal-El, Krypton is going to be blown apart by internal stresses. Now that he knows Krypton is doomed, shall I tell him who I really am or remain silent? According to these figures, internal stresses will destroy our planet Krypton. Even now I can't admit to Jor-El that I'm his son, without having to reveal he's doomed to die in Krypton's explosion. I must pretend to protect my secret. Pretend amazement. You're certain? Practically positive. But it will take time to prove my theory. Kal-El, there's only one hope for Krypton's millions of inhabitants. Yes, Kal-El, there is only one hope for the doomed inhabitants of our planet, spaceships. And as Jor-El focuses a super powerful telescope, a fleet of ships must be built that will take all of us to Earth, a world in another solar system which can support life such as ours. It's inhabited. This city is New York, and this metropolis. It's good to see Earth again. Jor-El and Superman are observing Earth with a super telescope equipped with a language translating device. What is the name of this small town? As if I didn't know. Smallville. There's a nice young couple I've been observing there for some time. Watch. The man is a quiet-spoken young farmer who loves the girl he's courting. But, oh no, it can't be. Who are they watching? We'll find out. Part 3.